my name is RemyK, and I am doing a kind of video interview. I was sent a series of questions that I will be reading off, and I will be answering. The first question is, who is Remy, and what makes you the person that you are today? Honestly, I'm a singer-songwriter. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. I'm a singer-songwriter, entrepreneur. I'm a very outgoing person. I think that pretty much sums that part up. As far as what made me who I am today, I think that's a culmination of a lot of different things, and that's just living life, right? Making mistakes, learning from them, just the other experiences that you go through. I was a military brat, so I was raised in a pretty strict family. I had a Korean mother, so anybody that's Korean, you understand what that's like, because they're all batshit. I was also in the military myself, and I spent some time overseas after that. Part of that was living in Korea as a business owner. The other part was in Japan, in prison for 5 years. So I've only been back out a little bit over a year and a half now. And, just going through all that, it kind of builds your character in a way. Cause I feel like some of those things can either break you or they can, make you. And luckily I was not one of those people that were broken. I hope that answered that question thoroughly enough. So the next question is, you sing. Do you write your own music? If so, where can we hear it? So I do indeed write my own music. Like I said, I'm a singer-songwriter. When I first started performing, I actually only sang original songs. I was totally reluctant to learn covers. Eventually I got over that. But as far as my music, I think the easiest way to find it is if you go to my Instagram, RemyK Music, RemyK Music, and there's a link to my YouTube channel. And from there, you can hear most of the songs that I got. But I also have, like I said, I also have them on Spotify and iTunes and everything like that. If you really want to look them up there, it's RemyK, with a space in between, and then all in, type that in, and my EP will come up. It's a short 4-song EP, and then I have another single on there. But if you find the EP, you can find that one as well. I won't say that they're professionally mastered or anything like that, because they're not. They're pretty raw recordings. I am working on getting that changed. The next question is, you run a few competitions on the Meet Me app. How was the experience for those? And which ones were you on? So my experience varied, and experience always varies depending on what you're going through, because one thing is not going to be like the other. So the first competition I was ever part of was Meet Me's Got Talent, which was what Hoop's current show, Search for a Star, was called before he got verified. He asked me to come on as a judge, and I performed as a judge for one season. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to continue because I had things going on, because I'm also an entrepreneur, so I was opening a new shop and everything, so I was extremely busy. Life was kind of hectic for that short period of time. The other competition that I was a part of, and that experience was actually super, super positive. There was also stress involved that I didn't anticipate, but it wasn't so much that it was unbearable. It was, it's just part of life, or streaming, I guess you could say. The next competition that I was a part of was Unstoppable Idol, hosted by The Idol. And I made it to the semifinals. I wouldn't say that it was a negative experience. I would just say there's a lot of things that I didn't really care for, and I probably wouldn't go back. I'm not saying that it's a bad venue for people that, want to explore it. I feel unfortunately, the app at times can be biased. And things are looked at for me, if it's a talent competition, I think it should be based on talent, not on showmanship. But then again, some people, they want to show. So like, you know, differing opinions, differing approaches. So I mean, there are other talent shows on the app that I much prefer being a part of, such as the Music Box Showcase, which is simply an open mic night. I'm also currently about to wrap up Before and After on Aaron Kirby's show, which is on Aaron Kirby's channel. It's Aaron Kirby's new show. This is his second series, I guess you could say. And that's a very short competition. It's not even a competition, it's just a showcase. And kind of helping singers, you know, reach outside of their comfort zone and kind of learn something new, which is super cool because I've been very reluctant to try and push myself. And the week that I've taken to work on this stuff, I've pushed myself and learned new things. Like I've been working on my falsetto, which, I mean, if you can listen to my voice, imagine me trying to sing with a falsetto. It's fucking train wreck half the time. So anyways, next, what do you like to do for fun outside the app? Honestly, I do a slew of different things like outdoor activities. I love to wakeboard, just go to the beach, go fishing. I longboard, surf occasionally whenever I get the chance. But where I live, there's not great surf, so it is what it is. I go drive, you know, just drive around, check out things, sit in coffee shops, hang out with people, go out to open mic nights, go play venues, you know, just do things to get out and be around people. You know, enjoy every moment as much as I can. The next question that's on here is, what instruments do you play and was it hard to learn them? Okay, so the only instruments that I play like well are the guitar, and that's mostly acoustic. My electric skills, I don't shred. I'm what I like to call a dumb strummer, and it suits me well enough, you know, just like throwing some kind of like fluctuations with the chords and everything, like, and you can sound fancy enough. I also play the bass guitar, which it's the bass guitar. I mean, it can get complex. I don't get complex with that. I occasionally mess around with the keys, but I'm not good at those at all. Is it hard to learn an instrument? It really depends. Like, I'm one of those people that kind of pick up things naturally, but I hit a plateau and it's hard to get past. And that's probably why I don't move up and down, you know, all on scales and everything like that, is because like it's really hard for me to get past that plateau. I think that depending on the person and their aptitude and their dexterity depends on how well they're going to learn an instrument. I think that everybody has the ability to learn an instrument. And this kind of bleeds into the next question, which is, if someone were to try and learn the guitar or another instrument and is struggling, what kinds of tips would you give them to help ease their struggles? Find what works best for you, because I've taught people guitar before, and approaching it the same way every single time is not going to work, because some people learn in different ways than other people. Some people need a step-by-step explanation. Some people can learn just by looking, you know, just by being shown. Some people need a straight up walkthrough. Like, you got to put their finger on the fret, you know, in the right places and say, this is what you got to do. You got to learn this. So the only advice I have is to find what works for you and not let somebody else dictate your learning process, because it can be detrimental to your learning process. And vocalize that. Don't let someone try and push you in a way that you know is not going to work for you. After that, what are your goals in life? Honestly, like, my goals in life are simply to be happy. Like, eventually to be able to retire, you know, to have kids, you know, get married again, this time to the right person, and have a couple of kids, and, you know, just be happy. Like, honestly, I mean, if I wrote like a like a Billboard 100 song, like, would that be great? That would be amazing. So I guess that could be kind of like a back burner goal, like in the back of my mind. What are your goals on the app? I honestly don't set goals for myself on the app, for the fact that I don't want it to become a chore. Because if I set goals for myself on the app, I feel like I'm going to just be led to disappointment. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to have a specific goal on the app, I would say it's to meet new people and hang out and just enjoy myself, and hope that they enjoy hanging out with me when I'm streaming. Because I do play music on the app and everything like that, on the platform between Meet Me, Scout, and POF, or whatever it is. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would want to mention if I missed it? Honestly, like, I think they covered a lot. Like, I'm not super big on talking about myself unless I've had a little bit too much to drink, which I'm trying not to do too often because it tends to get me in trouble. But yeah, it's about life, enjoying, hanging out, keeping it real. And the easiest way to find my music is go to my Instagram, RemyK Music. There's a link to my YouTube channel. You can find everything there. Like, even the stuff that I posted on iTunes and Spotify are on there. But if you want to listen to it straight through Spotify or iTunes or Amazon Music or any of that stuff, it's all on there. But like I said, it's raw recordings. It's kind of like a folky country southern rock kind of vibe, but it really depends on the song because every song is different. As a songwriter, you don't stick to a specific genre, you kind of like jump around, I feel like, so that's why everything that I write isn't necessarily for me to sing. But anyways, thanks guys for listening. Jay, I super appreciate you asking me to do this, and I hope that everyone has a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you guys around.
She must be some kind of angel sent down from heaven to save me from myself. It's the only explanation, 'cause the doubt she's seen me through is so easy to believe that every prayer I've ever prayed was answered the day she came to me. God bless the girl, all steady in a crumbling world for all the reasons she should have left. Kept on loving me instead. God bless the girl, giving hope to a broken heart, being my strong legs in the stormy night. It's so all let's hell apart. God, if you're listening, bless the girl, bless the girl.
So this song's called God Bless the Girl. It's one of the songs that I wrote. It's one of the first songs I ever wrote. Yeah, and I know the interview, my hair's color is one way. I'm playing the songs now, my hair's a completely different color. Let's not talk about it. So this song's called Coming Over, another original. Slightly different vibe to it, so.
Dancing in the rain over empty streets, like it lead us to the land of our grandest dreams. Believing as a young teen to believe that this world was ours and right for the taking. We're concerned with all our parents had to say, so sure we were wiser than they'd ever be. All the writing youth can be such a curse at times, so when you're living for the feeling, it's so hard to deny. Hello, 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 welcome to our world, coming over on you out there. It's your turn to make the run. We will never be dragged down, no, we cannot be defeated. On this path we've chosen for ourselves, there will be no retreating. No, we won't let go, 'cause this is all we know. This is all we know. Can you hear them over air, racing through the changing seasons with the whispers of adventure and the gossip of consolation? Yeah, they're laughing in the chaos of these warring twilight skies while we're dreaming of forever to make our mark tonight. It's not a question letting go, we've already lost control. Yeah, we're headed towards the edge, but it's just where we need to go. Maybe by losing our way, we'll find our way back to that place we left behind, somewhere in our past as we continue screaming at the top of our lungs, at the top of our lungs. Hello, 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 welcome to our world, coming over on you out there. It's your turn to make the run. We will never be dragged down, no, we cannot be defeated. On this path we've chosen for ourselves, there will be no retreating. No, we won't let go. We'll fight back against this world that's trying to tear us down. So coming over on you out there, coming over on you out there, coming over on